so from here, editing this one, and then lastly is the roof. Okay, just simply modify and then click yes. There you go. So fit work area. So you have now the work area. So from here, you just go to the panel. So under the panel, you can just simply type here. You can name that one as a precast wall if you like. Precast wall, and then the profile will be 2850 by 150. So I think the thickness there is 150. Yeah, the thickness is 150. Maybe I'll just draw it first. So 2850 by 150. So that one is the height. Okay, 2850 by 150, and then let's say I change the color, and then this one will be left. Okay, so look from here, as I've told you, you just pick from the from here 1 and then 2, middle button of your mouse, and then again 1 and then 2, middle button of your mouse, 1 and then 2, middle button of your mouse. So I have now this this wall, and then here I will have 1 and then 2, and then from here it will be 1, 2, okay, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So only 2 points here, and then lastly this one, 1, 2. Okay, so you have now this this wall. So after this wall, all you have to do is to get at least one of the panel here, and then you start doing this one. Okay, so for this, of course, you can create 3D view of part, and then we'll start Control 2 to change the view the view color to transparent, and then you need to add the opening first. So for the opening, go to the edit, so polygon. So from here, pick the part to be cut, and then the opening. What is the size of the opening? 1/8 by 1650. But that one is located on 1000. Sorry, the opening is 2000. So from here, press the control key, click, and then 1000. Okay, so first of all, you need to click on this snap tool. Okay, so 1000, and then control, and then here it will be how much? 550. You type here 550, and then it will have the 550 there, and then 2000 here, and then here 1650, and then here another 2000, and then you're going to have this opening. Okay, now if you notice, for the connection, kindly use this one. So here in this connection, use the wall. Remember yesterday our wall connection, wall-to-wall connection? You can see this this wall-to-wall connection. So try to use this one. Okay, because in this case I did not put the connection on the side, but since we are connecting to this wall-to-wall, so you can use this wall connection, wherein you can select whether it is this kind of connection or this one. Usually, what kind of connection you are using? This one or this one? The first one?
Yeah.
The first,
Yeah.
this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So this one. Okay, so just simply, okay, let me change something here. Let's say 30 here, 30, and then here, let's say 500, and then this one is 500 as well. All right. No need for the long bar. Apply, and then this one I can put here edge, apply, and then pick main part 1 and then 2. So is this the one that you're using? This kind of connection. So now you have already the connection there. So all you have to do is, once you set this one up, I will just simply apply and then just simply click 1 and then 2. Now, what if the connection is this one? If I click here 1 and then 2, look what will happen. Wrong. So what you can do is just simply change this one to this and then modify. And there you go. Alright? So you can use that connection. So that one is already free for you to use. Okay? So you can continue. You can continue with this one. So you just add the cuts. Let's say here there is some cuts for the dowel. Okay? So what you can do is, again, maybe you can just simply select this one and then show only selected, so that this one will be the one selected. So you can now add the cuts. Let's say the cut here is 300 by 800. 300 by 800. So polygon. So pick this one. Is it 300 by 800? That one is too big. Oh, okay, because of the dowel. So I'll just put here 800 and then 300. So here. So you have now. So in this case, because of that one is what do you call that? More than the height. So you can just simply double click on this one and then change this one. So maybe 1, 2, 3. So 3 times 500, modify. So there will be something like this, or maybe 4, modify, something like this. Okay, so you can change that one. So this one also. So let's say 4 to 500, modify. So there you go. So now you can go back to this one, select, and then right click, show only selected. The reason why I show only selected, so that I'm not going to see the other. Okay, so I can concentrate on this. So here I can just simply select this one, or sorry, polygon cut again. So 1, 2, is it also what, 800? Let's say 3. So you have now 800. Okay, so after this one, you can now add the Splice Lip. The Splice Lip, you have already the details on the other one. So the Splice Lip is PD50, and then you follow. Make it sure that you follow the proper naming. Okay, because the proper naming, that's what we are going to do. That's we're going to use later when we create the drawing. So for the grout tube or the Splice Lip, I'm going to use this beam, and then I will call this one as Splice Lip, and then here the PD50 by 5. Sorry, PD50 by 5, and then the class here, you type here 100, and then the material is okay, S275, which is steel, and then this one you put middle. So from here, you've seen here that it's something like a 400 and then 200. So from this edge, control, and then here 400. Okay, 400. So what is the height? 300. Okay, so I have now this grout tube, Splice Lip. So again, once you add the Splice Lip, immediately right click, assembly, add to assembly, and then pick on that one. So that it will be part of the assembly. Okay, so now if I inquire my cast unit, so these are the elements inside my wall. So the precast wall, which is this volume, and then the one Splice Lip, which is this this weight, and then I have 2 reinforcing bar. Okay, so we haven't done the numbering, that's why it's the mark is so now look, if I'm going to add now another copy, so let's say 200. So if I inquire cast unit, meaning if I get the report again, so the splice lip becomes 2. Automatically it will be part of the wall. Okay. So now once you have the splice lip there, all I have to do is to add now the reinforcement. So the dowel bar. So the dowel bar is a T20 dowel bar class 200. So earlier I show you how to create the reinforcement using the component, but this time, this is the time that I'm going to show you how to create the reinforcing bar individually. Okay, so by clicking this bar, and then here I will just type here I will name this one as dowel bar, and then T20, and then here T20, and then I'll change the size and I'll change the class to 200. So let's say this one's 20. So hook, no hook. Hook at end, okay, no hook. And then this one, I'll put here 0, 0, 0, 0. Why I put 0? So that whatever I pick on the shape, that is the position of our reinforcement. So from here, if you notice here, there is a 100. This one is 100. There's a 100 insert to the splice lip. Okay. So when you model this one, so pick the part to reinforce. This is the wall. And then from here, I'll just simply click control key, and then 100. Okay, and then and then that one is also 200 above. So if this one is 2650 plus 200, so 2650, it will be 2850. Okay, so click. So you have now this rebar. So just simply copy 1, 2, and then of course this 4 must be copied to the other side. So copy, so from here to here. So look, 3390, but in our case this one is, let's say you need to put 400, right? So we need to less 400, and that's the distance that we need to copy, right? So 3390 less 400 is 2990, correct? So 2990. So there you go. So now that is the position. And then if I create now or inquire now the cast unit, then look, I have now 4 splice lip, and then I have also 4 T20, and the length is 2850. So whatever you put in the model, automatically you can get this report. But of course this one is only for inquiry, but I can get the report later once we finish that one. So this is the report that we can use later. So now I have the splice lip. So in this case we can continue. Let's say I'm going to cut this one, the 250. So here again, select, right click, create, or select by assembly, so that I can only create default views of the assembly view. Okay, it doesn't show the other part. So in this case, I'm going to okay, so where will be the cut? Because the connection is here, so the cut will be at the right side, correct? So here, I'm going to have a cut here. So edit, polygon cut, so cut this one, so control, so this one I think is 50, and then 200, and then 100, so 100 by 200 cut. So there you go. So you have now this, so this one is your cutting now. Okay, and the rest will be same thing. You just add according to the details. All right. So now, what you're going to do next is later, once you finish, okay, I'll just redraw. So once you finish these things, okay, all you have to do is select using the assembly, and then right click, copy to another, all content to another object. So you just simply click here, click here, click here, and something like that. So you will have all those things. So this one, this is the thing that you need to adjust, because this one is totally different length. So this one I just copied that one. Just copy. So I just have some adjustment if the length is totally different. Okay. So let's say, for example, this one, select. Okay, select. Just close it. Select and then right click, copy to another, all content to another object. So it means everything will be copied to this object. Okay. But look, if I click on this one, so you will notice that there is a adjustment here, because this length is 5,000. So there's a 1 meter difference. Okay, so all you have to do is just simply select and then create 3D view, and then from here just do some adjustment here. Okay, so the adjustment will be select again the object and component. So this one, these two, just simply move here, and then this one I can also move this one here, move it like this. Okay, so you have, maybe if you want, you can just here, this one I can extend this opening, let's say another 800, and there you go. So you have now a new length for this wall. But of course you need to have a little bit of adjustment, let's say here, and then this one also move. And then move 400. Okay, so now you have a new length of the wall. Now, since this one is similar to the other side, so all I have to do is to copy this one, copy this, and then copy to another here, and okay, you will notice again this one also have some changes. So again, all you have to do is to move this one, move a little bit, 150, and then also this one I need to move this, and then here I'm going to adjust this one, because this one will be a door opening, and then this one need to delete. Alright, so a little bit of adjustment also here. And then this one move maybe 300, and then this one maybe 100. Okay, so of course this one need to move as well, somewhere there. So you have now a different this one with the bigger opening. Okay, it's the other way around, it should be here. Anyway, it's okay, it's either there or here, it's okay, no worry. So now I have already the full. So if I change the display to exact modify, so I have now already the full reinforced wall. So all I have to do now is just simply, I can add now my make it again, and then I'm going to add now my what do you call that, the slab. Okay, so the slab, I can use my this floor layout tool again. So select this one, floor layout tool. Okay, so maybe I'll just start from here. Where is the start? Okay, so let's say I'll start from here, this corner. Okay, so that corner. So where is that one? So you need to look for this this corner, because that is the intersection. And then here. Actually, you can you must do that one earlier, but anyway, you just click on that one, that corner. Okay, so done. So I have now my but again, this one I want to change this one to, let's say, 90 by 24, and then modify. Okay, so 24, and then here I will just change this one to, let's say, 100, 100, 100, and then 100, modify. So that one will be inside here. Okay. So since that one is 200, maybe I'll just change this. I'll just change this one to 200 by 24. So that one will be totally sitting on the cut. So that's, so maybe I'll change this color to 6, and that's my slab. All right. So there you go. And then after that, we will just copy that one by floor. But you can add also reinforcement to the slab first. So here, if you notice here, I have already created this slab, okay, with the reinforcement also, okay, with the reinforcement, and then all I have to do now is to select everything, and then I need to copy, right click, copy linear, okay, so going up. So 2850. If it is 2850, it will stop there. But I need at least how many? What usually? What is the 20? So 2870. So I'll put here 2870. Okay. So just enter. How many? Three copies, and then copy. Yeah, copy linear. So quickly, you can have the whole. So four story. Okay. If you want to add the slab here at the bottom, so that you can, let's say this one, the slab. So you just simply add something like a slab, let's say a 400 slab here behind, or let's say that one is a cast in place. So I just simply click here, one. So here, 15,000, 10,000, oops, 15,000, and then middle bottom of your mouse. Then now we have the, okay, sorry, that one is not intended to do that one, but I need to move also from here to 850. Okay, there you go. So I have now the building. Okay, if you want, you can still put that one more higher. Okay, and then of course once you finish this one, again in the afternoon, what we are going to do is I'll give you this model, and then we will get the information from there. We will go to the model organizer. Okay, so at least you practice on this one, and then I'll give you this model in the afternoon, and then we will continue on how to extract the information.